YouTube, it's your boy Yoyoy, the best that ever did it, a true winner 6 p.m. And we had a great opening day, man. Check out my results in my shorts. It's posted now. The last 2, 3 days we've been on a fucking tear. Go check my shorts out right now. And come back to this video. Go check out my shorts real quick. See my results so you know I'm not telling you a fib. You know what I mean? So let's get right into the second day. We know who's who. We've been doing this shit for years. We know these teams. We know these pitchers. We know the hitters. Um, we're gonna be on the right side. In the most case scenario, we're gonna be on the right side. It's just up on the team. It's on the team to just perform. You know what I mean? We're gonna pick the right side and most connect. I mean, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ever gonna say I'm always right. That's never gonna be the case. Everybody's never gonna be right. You know what I mean? Every time I fuck up too. I make bad picks too. But for the most part, we're gonna be on the right side of things. We're gonna continue this massive stretch heater we've been on, and we're gonna dive right into Milwaukee at New York. This game was postponed, so it's been a little bit more time for these two teams to get their nerves out. Jitters, early jitters gonna be. So we got Jose Quintana at Freddie Peralta, and let's look at Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta's not the best at all. Last season he was 3.8 ERA, and his WHIP was a little bit alright, serviceable. Win loss record of 12-10. Finished the year out on a 4 loss to 1 win stretch. 4 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 3 earned runs, 1 run, 2 walks. He don't really walk a lot of batters. He gives up home runs every game, though. He's gonna give up a home run. He gave up a home run in his last 5 games of last season. Let's look at when he faces this same team in the New York Mets. Last year, when he faced the Mets, it was a 10-0 win. First damn game of the year, or the first game for him of the year. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits all game with a stagnant New York Mets lineup, and 7 strikeouts, man. 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, no home runs, no earned runs, 2 base hits, and that's how you fucking set your team up to win. You know what I mean? I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Milwaukee team. I don't like what I've seen from them in spring training, of course, but against the Mets, this is a bad matchup, especially the pitching matchup, man. When you got Jose Quintana is super streaky, super inconsistent. This dude could pitch good one game, and then he could look like a damn, like a triple A guy the next game. Like, look at this for example. He'll give you 4 innings, and he gonna give you at least 6, 7 base hits every game, at least 4 or more. Against the Shari Nationals, he pitched 7 innings, 4 base hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. That's a good game. Won his team the game. Against Arizona, 2 earned runs, 5 base hits, 4 strikeouts. You know what I'm saying? Phillies, 6 earned runs. 5 earned runs, 6 runs altogether. 8 base hits against the Cincinnati Reds, 7 base hits against the Phillies again. And when you face this team in the Milwaukee Brewers, did he even face them last year? He didn't. But you're losing to the White Sox. When you face the White Sox 5 innings, it was not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, not good enough to get your team to win. You went on a terrible stretch from July to August, the end of August. You won your team 1 game. In 8 games, you went 1-7 to start off your season, and I'm fading him automatically, man. He's gonna give up runs. I like the runs. I like the first 5 innings for the Milwaukee Brewers. I like them on the money line full game. I'm taking the Brewers on the money line. Mets should not be favored. Next up, we got Atlanta, Philadelphia. This is also a game that's been postponed, and we got the ace, Spencer Strider. You know how good this boy is. 20-5 record, first place on the win-loss record, 3.8 ERA, 281 Ks, first place. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're gonna expect from a real player like this. And you seen this team got bounced by the Philadelphia Phillies. They got bounced, you know what I mean? When it mattered most. He's gonna pitch low scoring games though when it counts, like when these first couple games start, or if it's in the playoffs. He gonna be on his P's and Q's. He did do good against the Phillies pretty much the whole year until the playoffs, postseason. He got his ass patched up. His team got bounced. Then the full regular season, he smacked these people though. That's why it was so upsetting, because when he faced the Phillies the regular season, it was an 11-4 win the first time they met. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 1 homer, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. The next time he met him, 6 innings, 8 base hits, 1 run allowed, no walks, and 9 strikeouts again. You know what I mean? Then the next game, 9 strikeouts again, 4-1 win, one earned run allowed, no homers, and then you gave up 1 homer the next time in about 6 days from that same game, and it was a 9-3 win, 4 base hits, 3 earned runs, 11 strikeouts. When you're striking out at least 8 or more every time you face a team, it's gonna be hard for that team to score runs. It's science. You know what I mean? It's not nothing. It's not nothing else to it. It's scientifically proven. If you can't outscore a team, it's harder for you to win the game. You know what I mean? It's just facts. The Phillies, let's look at them when Zach Wheeler faced these boys. Zach Wheeler's a little bit, he's not a bad pitcher at all. Zach Wheeler is pretty good, don't get it wrong, but he's not as good as Spencer Strider. He won't keep it as down as Spencer Strider. He has 200 strikeouts for the year last year. That's pretty good. 212, 3.6 ERA, pretty good ERA. And the 13-6 record, that's not bad as well either. Profitable, trustworthy. And when he did go against ATL in the postseason last year, he's the one who got them a loss. You know what I mean? In that lone meeting, he went 6 1/3, 3 base hits, 3 runs given up. 2 of them were earned runs, and he had 10 strikeouts. High strikeout numbers, 5-4 game. That was pretty much an over. Last 2 games before that, in the regular season, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 homer, 5 strikeouts. Game before that, 7-6 loss, 7 base hits, 6 earned runs given up, 3 homers given up, and that's at the Phillies' house, and you only had 4 strikeouts and 3 walks with it. Before that, you played them again. It was 2-1 early on in the season. Around the first time they had their series, had a little 3-gamer. He went 8 innings deep, no earned runs, 12 strikeouts, damn near ace-like shit right there. That's 2-1 score. That's what the damn score I'm expecting for this one, a low-scoring game. I'm not expecting this to go over 8, but if we can buy it up to like 11 or 10 just for safety, buy it up. As you can see, the over-unders already is 7.5. I will buy the damn spread up to about 10 runs and put the under on the 10 runs. For this game, if you cannot do that, I still like the under. Spencer Strider, if you just feel better when you know the starting pitchers are going to be in the game, do the first 5 innings. I like the first 5 innings under 3 runs, maybe even 4. But if I had to pick a money line winner, I'm going to go with Atlanta Braves. Give me the Braves on the money line. That lineup is serious. That lineup is serious. And I like the Phillies lineup. Don't get me wrong, man. Phillies got some bats. Phillies got some bats. They did them to them in the playoffs. They got some bats. And they going to be at home. The crowd in it. Whew. It's going to be a hell of a game right here. But give me the fucking Atlanta Braves on the money line. I like the under in the first 5 innings. Toronto just shitted on Tampa Bay yesterday. Now we got Chris Bassett versus Aaron Savale. Savale's from the Guardians. New trade. Did he play on the Guardians? If I'm not mistaken, man, I think he was on the damn Guardians. I could be tripping, thinking about somebody else with a similar name. But with this dude, you 7-5 record, 3.46 ERA, 111 strikeouts, 116 strikeouts. I'm sorry. When you played Toronto the last time, 11-4 loss. You only went 1 2/3 innings. You were probably a reliever that game. Before then, he did not face them in the regular season, but he had some pretty good games last year, man. He did do his thing against a decent Boston Red Sox team. 4 innings. Four base hits, 2 earned runs, 1 homer, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. And that was a 10-3 win against the Boston. Beating up on teams you should, like the White Sox and the Royals. You know what I mean? Pretty decent pitcher. He's serviceable. Serviceable pitcher. Nothing too shabby. Nothing too exciting. You know what I mean? Like this damn LA Angels game, you win 3 innings only. You get 7 base hits up, 6 earned runs, and 7 strikeouts, 1 homer. Baltimore patched you up for 3 runs, 8 strikeouts, and then you lose 7-3 against the Boston Red Sox when you gave them 12 strikeouts. I'm not getting it. You gave up 2 base hits, 3 earned runs. No homers on the real. He did not give up a homer either. That's a terrible loss. I just don't think I'm seeing a sweep from this damn Boston. Not Boston. I don't think I'm seeing a sweep from the Toronto Blue Jays. I know their bats were on fire yesterday afternoon. Their bats were on fire. They were. Chris Bassett coming in this one, 16-8 on the year, 3.6 ERA, 186 Ks. You know what I'm saying? That boy is pretty nice. And he is definitely a good pitcher to have on the mound for you. These guys are the biggest impact players. I don't know what that is, y'all. Excuse me. Next up, we got Chris Bassett. And he's a pretty serviceable, pretty damn good pitcher, man. This is a good reliever for your damn ace to get a break. You could just come on and throw Chris Bassett out there. You know you can trust him. He's not going to give up that many runs. He had a terrible game against Baltimore. Gave up 8 runs, 11 base hits. Gave up 9 base hits against Minnesota, 7 earned runs. When he went against Tampa Bay last year, this is what I wanted to show y'all. 7 base hits, 6 runs. 2 of them were earned. He gave up 3 homers. And only 4 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts with 3 homers. You know what I mean? Like, you almost got the same amount of homers. And this was a damn healthy lineup at the time. Jerry Springer, Bo Bichette, Guerrero, Kurt Kiermaier, all of them. Then you look at this damn Tampa Bay lineup. Rosarena, 2 for 4, 50%. Franco, 2 for 4. Brandon Lowe didn't get a hit. Yandy Diaz didn't get a hit. Paredes, 1. Raleigh, 1. Siri, 1. And this was a fucking bullpen game. This was a bullpen game. Chris Bassett versus the bullpen. The over is gonna hit every time. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking at. When you see these 2 good lineups like the LA Dodgers, you can expect the over. Texas Rangers 11-7. Expect the over. Baltimore lineup crazy 11-6. Over. Tampa Bay 6-4. Over. Atlanta got aces on the mound. Texas again 10-4. Tampa Bay to finish the year off. You did do a good job. 6-2 win. And this was the box score. Chris Bassett went 6 innings, 6 2/3 innings, 6 base hits, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. Tampa Bay had a pretty alright day hitting the bats. You know what I'm saying? Not really a lot though. Two at bats for Rosarena. Pinch hit with Margot, who they let go. Tyler Glass now gave up 4 earned runs. Chris Bassett only gave up 2. You know what I'm saying? So it was more like, man, it was more about the who bats were hitting that day. I still just think we getting an over. When I see these two pitchers, I'm thinking about an over. These two lineups hitting right now, over. You know what I'm saying? Give me the damn. And even with Jose Barrios on the mound, yesterday we had Jose Barrios and them on the mound. Tampa Bay still had how many hits did they have, man? Yeah, they had a team total of 8 hits, man. 8 base hits still with their damn ace Jose Barrios. They got 6 on Jose Barrios, 6 base hits on that man. Chris Bassett is a little bit arguably better or about the same, like strength of talent as Barrios. So I think they're gonna get on bases plenty of times. And Aaron Savali is gonna give up runs for sure. Give me the over 7.5. I don't know why that shit is at 7.5. Like it's not two good lineups here. Give me the over. I'm loving it. Next up, I like the over, and for a side pick in that one, I think Tampa Bay is gonna come out swinging in this one. I'm going with the Tampa Bay to take the money line win and the over. Next up, we got Pittsburgh, Miami. This is a stay away type of game. I'm not fucking with this game at all. If I had to pick a side, I would still pick with the Pirates. The Miami Marlins haven't showed me anything. They're starting AJ Puke or Pook. He's 4.0. Basically a 4 ERA, 78 Ks. He's really not even a fucking real starting pitcher. He's a bullpen game type of guy. So this is most likely a bullpen game unless they're giving him his first start officially. And this is a bullpen game for these boys. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. No, why would I back these dudes off a bullpen game? And the second game of this year, and you haven't showed me promise in the first game. You showed me absolutely nothing in the first game. I mean, you did put up 5 runs. It was a 5-6 loss. It was a good game. It was a good game. But the tickets are $8. You know what I mean? The tickets are $8. Miami's not looking good right now. If Pittsburgh is showing you up, something's wrong. Give me Pittsburgh again. Nothing changed overnight. Miami's the same team from yesterday. Give me Pittsburgh on the money line. And I like the over again. The over is going to be hit every time we see these two teams. Give me the over and Pittsburgh. Next up, New York, Houston. When we got Carlos Rodon, Christian Javier, now we talking business. Give me Houston. But no, I got to say that with a grain of salt because Christian Javier can give up runs. He got a pretty good pretty good K rate, but he's giving up runs, man. He's gonna give up a little bit of runs every game, about 2 to 4. Anywhere from like 4 to 5 is like a super bad experience for him. He'll already be sitting by the end. I think he's gonna see this damn team, and I think he's gonna get his K's in early. He played him last year. The New York Yankees patched him up real quick in 6 innings, 4 base hits, 3 earned runs, and they did homer off of him. 8 strikeouts for him though. Last time before that, he had 4 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, 2 homers. They're hitting this boy. Expect a bet them homer props with Juan Soto. Bet them homer props with Juan Soto. I'm going with the Yankees again, man. Carlos Rodon is somebody I like to fade. Christian Javier is the better pitcher. I think Houston might win the first 5 innings, but it's gonna be hard to say, man. Like, because Carlos Rodon is somebody I love to fade. He has a terrible ERA, 3-8 record, terrible strikeout numbers, terrible. He's an automatic fade. I love to fade this dude. Every time he's on the mound, it's terrible. 5 base hits, 5 earned runs. Against the Pirates, 6 base hits, 3 earned runs, 1 homer. Boston, 1 homer, 1 earned run, 4 base hits. That's a pretty good game for a win. And then Detroit Tigers of all teams, 8 base hits, 7 earned runs in 3 innings, and a homer. That boy Rodon sucks. Terrible. I hate fucking backing this dude. That's why I think in the first 5 innings, Houston does have the advantage. But when he did face the Houston, it was 6-2 win for Rodon. Dominguez became the first youngest Yankee with the homer. I remember that with the at first at bat too. I remember that game like it was yesterday. And I was against Justin Verlander, trusty Dusty Verlander, who gave up 8 base hits that game. Give me the over in this game. As you can see, this Carlos Rodon played him again. 9-7, 2 base hits. 2 innings pitched, 3 base hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 homers. I just love the over in this game. Christian Javier is gonna give up runs. He's gonna give up homers, and the Yankees have been getting on base way more because they acquired Juan Soto. His on base percentage is so high. That's all they were missing was a constant on base getter for them to do the Aaron Judge and Stanton combo for homers while you got people on base. That was their problem. They get hella home runs from Stanton and Judge, but nobody on base. Now they fixed that gap a little bit. I think we see a lot of runs in this game. Give me the over, and I'm taking the damn Yankees, and I'm sticking to it. Give me the Yankees full game. I think you could sprinkle some on Houston on the first 5 innings, money line. Next up, we got Boston, Seattle, George Kirby, Nick Pivetta. Nick Pivetta, super ass, super mid-grade, mediocre, super mid. That's all you get from Nick Pivetta is mid-range. I like George Kirby, man. George Kirby is solid. 3.35 ERA, 172 strikeouts, 13-10 record. His team kind of doesn't back him up sometimes. That's kind of what the thing goes because he's a serviceable pitcher, man. He could pitch out good games. 6 innings pitch against a Texas Rangers lineup, inning and in a Houston lineup. 6 innings pitched, no earned runs in both games, 7 strikeouts and 4 strikeouts. But when he did go against the Dodgers and the Rays, he got patched up. 5 base hits, 4 earned runs each game. When he did see this team, let me see what they did. Yes, Boston just beat these boys 6-4 last night. When you see this team last year, he did have a 6-2 win against Boston, 10-1 win against Boston, 8 base hits and only 1 earned run given up. Great defense, great way to pitch it out. You have to pitch out of that. He went deep into that ball game, so he got out of a lot of jams with good pitching. He's been in the bad jams against the same team, and he's got out of them jams. 10-1 win. Let's see who was on the mound for the Boston. I know my cameras angle high. My bad, team. It's for smoking reasons. I know the cameras angle bad. Yeah, it was a bullpen game for the Red Sox. Yeah, I think I like what I see from this damn. Even though they lost yesterday, I think they could bounce back today against the Red Sox. He's pretty good against the Red Sox. In his career as George Kirby, I'm not backing Nick Pivetta on a real. You could back Nick Pivetta if you want to. You're gonna find out the hard way. Let's go with the Seattle Mariners on the money line in this one. It's a pretty good play, 4-star play. Not nothing you rushing to bet, but pretty confident in that one, man. I like Seattle in the bounce back spot. Nick Pivetta on last year, 4 ERA, 183 strikeouts, and he's just an automatic fade. He'll get high strikeout numbers, he will, but he's also gonna give up them homers. He gave up 2 homers. I'm sorry. He gave up 2 homers against the damn Tampa Bay. Gave up 1 homer. When he went against the Seattle Mariners, I know he went against them. It was a 6-2 loss. That was the same game against George Kirby, I believe. Or no, was it? Yeah, this is exactly the same matchup we seen. George Kirby went 5 innings, 4 base hits, 1 earned run. Nick Pivetta went 10 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. And we taking the Mariners in this one, man. Taking the Mariners. My bad, yeah. So we taking the Mariners in that one. Easy play right there, man. I think we get a bounce back from the Mariners. The Mariners is pretty good with this boy on the mound against a Nick Pivetta who's pretty bad, man. Nick Pivetta super mediocre, mid-tier. I'm fading him instantly. Next up, we got Oakland, Cleveland, short, sweet, and simple. Logan Allen is all right. He's not the best. He's not the worst. Ross Stripling is absolutely garbage. Give me the damn Cleveland on the run line. And this is going to be another run line play. Give me Cleveland on the run line. 8-0 shutout. It's easy money right there. Fading Oakland, they get the sweep. Cleveland get the sweep. Start the year off hot. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the run, on the puck, on the run line. Next up, we got AZ, Merrill Kelly, Colorado, Kyle Contrell, Merrill Kelly. We already know the over is about. We already know it. We already put that play in. Man, we put that play in already. Give me the over in the Arizona Cardinals game. Every time you see Arizona and Rockies, take the over. We took a last game and Arizona to win by 3. We brought it up to 3. They had to win by 3. They won 16-1. Won by 15 runs. Give me the Arizona Cardinals. Not the Cardinals. I'm not saying they do a 16-1 win again, but I'm taking them on the money line for sure. Money line, Arizona, and the over. Merrill Kelly is asshole. Merrill Kelly is terrible. This is going to be an over. Kyle Contrell is the worst pitcher damn near in the league, if not one of them, because I know Royals pitchers have that spot on lock. We going to take the Diamondbacks on the money line and the over. 5-star play. Next up, we got San Francisco, San Diego, and we got Java Joe Musgrove versus Kyle Harrison of the Francisco boys. And I'm taking San Diego on the money line. Short, sweet, and simple. Java Joe is pretty solid, serviceable pitcher. He's not the best, of course, but he's pretty good. Give me Joe Musgrove. I know he could get the job done. Kyle Harrison is not somebody you can trust. He's got a high ERA of 4. He don't pitch too deep in the ball games, going only 5 innings. Gonna give up them base hits for sure. On the real, he's gonna give up base hits. He's gonna give up at least 3 to 5 base hits. He played San Diego. It was a 5 2/3 innings, 6 base hits, 6 earned runs, 4 homers. Oh my God, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts for that boy. He's gonna get patched up again today. I'm taking the damn Padres. I might put him on the run line. I like that play a lot. Joe Musgrove is damn good compared to Kyle Harrison. St. Louis, Los Angeles Dodgers on the last slate, and we got Bobby Miller. I like young folks right here. Bobby Miller is pretty good. And I'm taking the Dodgers on the money line again. St. Louis is not ready. The lineup is not as good. The lineup can't do what they do. They're still dependent on Paul Goldschmidt like it's fucking 2011 or something. You know what I mean? Like if Goldschmidt is still your best player, like you're you know what I mean? You're in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just a wrinkle in time at this point in time, man. Give me the damn Dodgers. I'm laying the spread. Lay the 2 runs with the Dodgers. Lay the 2 runs with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I feel like laying the 2 points down there with Milwaukee, but it's kind of risky, man. But you know how we do it. We're gonna cook up the parlay. That's the end of the slate. I'm gonna cook up my top 4 picks for y'all real quick. It's gonna be Cleveland Guardians on the money line, Arizona Diamondbacks on the run line, San Diego on the money line, and Los Angeles Dodgers, man. That last 4 games of the slate is my top 4 locks of the day. The over and under plays of the day will be the I like the under on the Atlanta game. Take the under first 5 innings under the total. New York and Houston over the total. That's already set at 10 runs. I like George Kirby and the Seattle Mariners on the money line. And I like the over in the Arizona game. The Arizona Diamondbacks over all day long. That's how we're going to end the slate. Let's make day 2 a profitable day. See y'all tomorrow.